My mother's dying wish was for me to take a vacation. "Just do it, okay?" she'd said, tucking a lock of hair behind my ear. "Just book a trip and go, like normal people do." I hadn't taken a vacation in 8 years. But I'd said, "Okay," the way you do when your sick mom asks for something. Then I'd added, as if we were negotiating, "I'll take 1 vacation." Of course, I hadn't realized it was her dying wish at the time. I thought we were just making middle-of-the-night hospital conversation. But then, suddenly, it was the night after her funeral. I couldn't sleep, and I kept thrashing around in my bed, and that moment kept coming back to me. The way she'd held my gaze and squeezed my hand to seal the deal, as if taking a vacation could be something that mattered. Now it was 3 a.m. My funeral clothes were draped over a chair. I'd been waiting to fall asleep since midnight. Fine, I said, out loud in bed, to no one. Then I belly-crawled across the covers to find my laptop, on the floor, and in the blue light of the screen, eyes half closed, I did a quick search for cheapest plane ticket to anywhere, found a site that had a list of nonstop destinations for $76, scrolled like I was playing roulette, landed randomly on Toledo, Ohio, and clicked Purchase. 2 tickets to Toledo. Non-refundable, it would turn out. Some kind of Valentine's Day lovebirds package. Done. Promise fulfilled. The whole process took less than a minute. Now all I had to do was force myself to go. But I still couldn't sleep. At 5 a.m, just as the sky was starting to lighten, I gave up, dragged all my sheets and blankets off the bed, shuffled to the walk-in closet, curled up on my side in a makeshift nest on the floor, and conked out at last in the windowless darkness. When I woke, it was 4 p.m. I jumped up in a panic and stumbled around my room, buttoning my shirt wrong and kicking my shin on the footboard as if I were late for work. I wasn't late for work, though. My boss, Glenn, had told me not to come in. Had forbidden me to come in, actually, for a week. "Don't even think about coming to work," he'd said. "Just stay home and grieve." Stay home? And grieve? No way was I doing that. Especially since, now that I'd bought these tickets to Toledo, I needed to find my boyfriend Robbie and force him to come with me. Right? Nobody goes to Toledo alone, especially not for Valentine's Day. It all seemed very urgent in the moment. In another state of mind, I could have simply texted Robbie to stop by after work and just pleasantly invited him to come with me, over dinner and drinks, like a sane person. Maybe that would have been a better plan. Or led to a better result. But I wasn't a sane person at the moment. I was a person who'd slept in her closet. By the time I made it to the office that afternoon, just as the workday was ending, my hair was half-brushed, my shirt was buttoned wrong, and my funeral pantsuit still had a program with my mom's high school graduation photo on the cover folded up in the jacket pocket. I guess it's weird to head into work the day after your mom's funeral. I'd researched it, and the most common bereavement leave from work was 3 days, though Glenn was making me take 5. Other things I'd researched as my sleepless night wore on: how to sell your parents' house, fun things to do in Toledo, a surprisingly long list, and how to beat insomnia. All to say, I wasn't supposed to be here. That's why I hesitated at Glenn's office door. And that's how I wound up accidentally eavesdropping and overhearing Robbie and Glenn talking about me.
Thank you for listening to this clip provided to you by Macmillan Audio. To hear more, look for this title wherever audiobooks are sold.